Greetings, class. It's Ty, and this is my RISE self-evaluation, so I'm just going to respond to the questions. So first of all, how did my attitude, logic, and behaviors influence my projects? I would definitely say that they had a major influence on my projects, and I say that because the workshop that I used in my project is actually a workshop that I'm planning for work, and it's going to happen later on this month. And so I really appreciate that I was able to use a project that I'm doing at work and learn more about how to manage it effectively and how to get it done in an effective manner. So I really appreciate that. And as far as what worked and what didn't, I would really say everything that I've learned from this course worked my for the betterment of what I'm doing in real life. And so next, as I started working on projects, I realized I wanted to know more about, I would definitely say, project management as a whole. And I say that because this is something, even though we had to create our projects, I would definitely say that it doesn't have to apply to a project of this caliber. It applies to anything simple, as far as planning a birthday party for your cousin, or planning out a schedule for the week. Everything is a project that you have to effectively manage, and so that's what I realized I wanted to know more about. And what resources are available to me? I would definitely say the resource that is most prominent in my life right now is my job, and it's allowing me to be able to open doors and to do new things like plan this workshop for kids. That's something that's never been done in this area, and I know as a child myself, I wanted to work at a news station so badly, and there were no opportunities available for kids. So I really appreciate the fact that I'm going to be able to bring kids like myself who grew up and want to be in this field. I'm going to be able to allow them to experience what it's actually like to work inside of a news studio. So if I had more time, I definitely would have dedicated more time to the small projects like the logo creation and the ones that were for 0%. Unfortunately, sometimes with my job, I'm working 70 plus hours a week. So after coming in from a 15, 16-hour day, I barely had it in me to do the assignments that counted for the portion of the grade. So I definitely would have loved to be able to dedicate more time to doing those assignments that weren't for any credit. And finally, how will I approach a similar project in the future? It definitely goes with timing, and I say that because when you are working on a project, when that project is presented to an audience, they will be able to tell every ounce of detail that you put into it. So if you didn't spend much time working on that project, it's going to show to that audience. And unfortunately, with some of my projects, especially my final project, it showed that I didn't really dedicate a lot of time to it. And it's not because I didn't want to, but it's because I really didn't have the time. And so I'm happy that I was able to achieve the grade that I did, but I definitely would have dedicated more time to actually working on the project. So that's my RISE self-evaluation, and thank you for listening.